Oh, hi there. Did you miss us? Because we missed you. Buckle up because we're back and nobody's secrets are safe. And trust us, Hollywood's biggest secret just exploded. Today, we're not just confirming a breakup. We're peeling back the layers on the real story behind Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom's shocking split. Forget the PR statements and the perfect smiles. What really happened in their final days together? What did they try to hide from the world? And more importantly, why does this A-list breakup feel more like a Hollywood cover-up than a simple separation? The closer you look, the more it becomes clear that their fairy tale wasn't just over, it was never what it seemed. Get ready because we're spilling all the tea. For years, they were Hollywood's golden couple, a pop icon and a blockbuster star whose love story seemed straight out of a fairy tale. But just days ago, the unthinkable happened. After weeks of mounting speculation, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom's representatives officially confirmed their separation, ending nearly a decade together and leaving fans stunned. Yet, behind polite statements of conscious uncoupling, or perhaps, as we'll explore, this generation's equivalent, lies a more intricate and surprising truth about what really fractured their seemingly unbreakable bond. This isn't merely another celebrity split. It's a profound narrative about the unseen pressures, the subtle shifts, and the surprising realities that ultimately fractured a connection once thought eternal. You might think you know this story, but the deeper you dig, the more questions emerge about what truly led to the quiet dissolution of this seemingly perfect union. Their romance didn't just begin, it ignited with an explosive spark at the illustrious 2016 Golden Globes after-party. Picture the scene. Two of the world's most recognizable faces, drawn to each other amidst Hollywood's dazzling chaos, their connection palpable across a crowded room. What started as undeniable chemistry, a flirtatious exchange over late-night In-N-Out burgers, quickly blossomed into a full-blown whirlwind romance that captivated fans worldwide. It was immediate, passionate, and relentlessly public. Soon, Katy and Orlando were inseparable. Their every public appearance was a curated postcard of effortless glamour and genuine affection. From the sun-drenched beaches of Sardinia, where their now infamous paddleboarding antics became iconic and sparked endless memes, to intimate moments caught by paparazzi, they exuded an ethereal glow, seemingly destined for a lifetime intertwined. He, the dashing, adventurous actor known for epic fantasy roles, she, the vibrant, audacious pop queen, whose music painted the soundtrack of a generation. Their connection felt immediate, intense, and utterly captivating to the world, a powerful testament to love at first sight, in the most unlikely of places. It was a love story that promised to defy the notorious Hollywood curse, a beacon of hope, proving that true connection and enduring passion could indeed thrive even under the brightest, most unforgiving spotlights. For a time, they were the very embodiment of celebrity couple goals, their union a testament to love's triumph over the unique challenges of global fame. Their journey unfolded with a speed and intensity that was both thrilling and, in retrospect, perhaps a little too fast for the deep roots required for enduring stability under such immense scrutiny. Every shared laugh, every stolen glance, every public handhold was magnified, contributing to a narrative of effortless perfection that few relationships, let alone celebrity ones, can realistically sustain. The world bought into the fantasy, never truly questioning the reality beneath the gleaming surface.
Yet, even the most enchanting fairy tales aren't without their shadows, and Hollywood's golden romances are particularly susceptible to the subtle creep of reality. Despite endless public displays of affection, shared holidays, romantic getaways, and beaming smiles gracing countless magazine covers, whispers of trouble began circulating surprisingly early, long before any official announcement. A brief, unexplained split in early 2017 sent shockwaves through their devoted fan bases. It was a fleeting separation, quickly brushed aside as a mutual decision to take respectful, loving space. This initial break, though short-lived, was more than just a lover's spat. It was a public pause that indicated underlying issues, leaving a lingering question mark in the minds of those watching closely, even after their reconciliation. It was the first visible crack in an otherwise flawless veneer. While they swiftly reunited, seemingly stronger than ever, that brief hiatus served as a subtle, almost imperceptible fissure in the perfect facade they presented to the world. It was a moment that, in retrospect, hinted at deeper currents beneath the surface, challenging the narrative of their effortless connection. Sharp-eyed fans and entertainment journalists began to notice subtle shifts in their dynamic during public appearances, a fleeting awkwardness on a red carpet, a momentary distance in their gazes, or a forced smile that didn't quite reach their eyes, detectable only to those truly invested in their story. These were not grand, dramatic outbursts, but rather minor discrepancies, momentary lapses in the carefully maintained image of perfect synchronicity. Was this just the normal ebb and flow, the inevitable ups and downs of any relationship magnified by the intense scrutiny of fame? Or was it something more profound, a deeper incompatibility or unresolved tension brewing silently beneath the polished surface of their A-list lives? The questions lingered, largely unaddressed, as the couple continued to present a united front, seemingly defying the whispers with their renewed commitment. This period, often overlooked, was perhaps the first true test of their bond, foreshadowing the complexities that lay ahead, revealing that even paradise has its hidden thorns.
On Valentine's Day 2019, Orlando Bloom proposed to Katy Perry with a stunning vintage-style floral diamond ring, sealing what felt like a forever bond. The engagement silenced years of on-again, off-again whispers and painted a picture of lasting love. Just a year later, they welcomed their daughter, Daisy Dove Bloom, during a time of global uncertainty. Her birth felt like more than a personal joy. It was a powerful symbol of stability, a shared commitment to family beyond the spotlight. For many, this was the peak of their story. Despite postponed wedding plans, their future looked solid. But even the most picture-perfect chapters can quietly conceal deeper cracks. What the public rarely sees are the quiet forces that wear down high-profile relationships. Katy's globe-spanning tours and Orlando's demanding film shoots kept them apart. Constant media attention, paparazzi, and online scrutiny stripped them of peace. In relationships like theirs, the emotional bandwidth narrows, downtime becomes scarce, and intimacy fades. Fame often erodes connection, not with drama, but with exhaustion. Slowly, silently, the cracks begin to show. In the months before the split, Orlando's Instagram shifted. Amid the usual posts came cryptic Carl Jung quotes about solitude and self-reflection. They hinted at internal conflict, a personal transformation possibly unfolding far from Katy. Was he seeking clarity? Detaching? Jung's focus on the unconscious and self-discovery suggests Bloom was navigating an inner journey, one that might have quietly redirected his emotional path. For a public figure, that kind of introspection often creates distance no relationship can withstand. Katy wasn't immune to pressure. Her Las Vegas residency, Play, demanded relentless energy. Add to that her upcoming music projects, public appearances, and even a space flight, all under heavy scrutiny. Success became a double-edged sword. Behind every win was judgment, expectation, and the slow depletion of emotional reserves. In that exhausting climate, even the strongest bonds can quietly fray. Their official statement didn't mention breakup. Instead, it spoke of a shift, a move toward co-parenting with mutual respect. It echoed Gwyneth Paltrow's conscious uncoupling, suggesting evolution, but also felt like damage control. They offered a blueprint for a quieter, more peaceful separation. But even well-worded statements can't hide the emotional weight behind them. Sometimes the silence says more than the headlines. This isn't just another Hollywood split. It's a mirror reflecting fame's true toll. In a world that demands constant performance, where ambition tugs in different directions, even the most iconic love stories can collapse quietly through fatigue, silence, and self-preservation. Their final chapter as a couple has closed, but the story isn't really over. Not when the world is still watching, still wondering what comes next. So the question remains, was this a graceful goodbye, or just the beginning of two very different journeys, finally stepping out of the same spotlight? Let us know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because in Hollywood, the story's never really over.